I love to have in my team a diversity of thinking, and this generates a lot of power, a lot of energy, is to have people that think differently. My name is Marcelo Stefani. I'm Chief Procurement Officer globally for PepsiCo. My degree and my educational background is in finance. I started my career in Unilever in finance, but then for some specific unusual issue that we have in Unilever Argentina, they were looking for someone with my profile, with a controlled profile in supply chain. And I moved to supply chain. So that changed completely my aspirations. Rather than attempt to be a CFO, I just moved to supply chain and never went back to finance. So I think that gave me a bit of an edge, and I think that made me see and connect dots in a different way than maybe the engineers were doing that, and connecting more with the P&L of the companies and with the CEOs. So I spent around 22 years in Unilever doing different roles in Argentina, and then moving to Brazil. I became the Vice President in Procurement for Americas, where Unilever at that time was setting first time, believe it or not, the global procurement organization. The other thing I would say is to keep changing, discovering things, to keep learning, and embracing the change was something that helped me a lot in my career. And as I went from a public company to a private-owned company in the US, completely different setup, completely different ways of working, that helped me to really navigate from public to private, to understand different ways of working and change. My recommendation will be always raise your hand, get out of your comfort zone, believe in yourself, dare to do different stuff. But listen, you cannot also jump shop to shop. I think you need to have a learning curve, of course, and you need to love what you do. Be curious, be agile, raise your hand in any project that your company is offering to you. You be there, show up early. That is what I would recommend to people. I love to have in my team a diversity of thinking, and this generates a lot of power, a lot of energy, is to have people that think differently. I always love to have people from outside the company, and have different point of view. That for me was, if I am looking back in my career and in my success, that was always the case. To listen a lot, to be surrounded of smart people that are thinking completely different than you. Take a lot of time in thinking what you would like to do, and then love what you do. Don't hang up in something that you don't like it. So you need to feel passionate about it, you need to like what you do, and then you need to work hard, and that is a bit of the good recipe. But I love what I do, it's filling me with a lot of energy, and you need to feel passionate.